Hi, it's Monday night, the 28th of September, and day 272 of my journey to business alignment. I'm still alive and I'm still living the dream. Like I said on Sunday, I forward a lot of tasks for me to work on starting this morning. But before I get into that, let me share what I had from my power statement. I'll continue focusing on and working on all the remaining website tasks that I have left to do, as well as make sure that Fahad and Cody are working on their tasks to get them done as soon as possible, and that's so we can go live with this website as soon as possible. Well, let me show you a pile of tasks that I had waiting for me this morning. Let me show you this one right here. Here's a back burner list, all those scratched out and done. All that page done. All that page done. So I'm going to take that and go like this. Also, here's a list of to-dos that I quickly wrote out this morning that I needed to do as well. And I got all of them done. So bam, got those done. And here's my normal to-do list right here, all the three highlighted. Bam, that feels so good to get all that done. That says this: my number one most important task for today, of course, was to get the podcast pages text fixed. There's quite a few text errors throughout that, and I got those fixed. My fun task for today was to get the content pictures fixed. Got those done. My exciting task for today was to make sure all the errors and typos on the other 4 pages on the podcast landing pages were all fixed. I'm not going to show those right now. I'm going to do that at my end of the month overview and just go through it all. It's so exciting. So, as you can see, and as I've mentioned here, there was a ton of things to do today, and I got almost all of it done today. I feel great about it because I'm just that much closer to taking my website live. Now then, my end of the day success routine question says, get honest with yourself, Marty. What didn't go well today, or what could you have done better? Well, did you wake up early and start strong? Always. Got that done. Did you start your morning with power? Win the day routine, cold splash on your face, make your own bed, go downstairs, do the high reach prayer poses, do the swinging arms, hugs, and do the high-low touches, and then get into your mindfulness time where you're productive throughout your day. You saw the pile of stuff I got done, and I got the most important things done today. So those pieces move my goals from here into the world of the physical, from the portal of my mind into the world of the physical, piece after piece after piece after piece. Did you move your goals forward? Did it. Did you show up as the person you wanted to today? It was a fantastic Monday to launch my week and all the things I've still got left to do. It was a great day. We had personal time for our evening together, Kath and I did, and so we were present for each other. Fantastic day, fantastic day. You're just going to have to take my word for it, but it was a great day. In summary, I asked myself, were you honest with yourself about today's task, Marty? Did you keep your promises that you made yourself this morning? Well, this morning I promised myself that I would get as many of these tasks, those sheets, completed as I possibly could, because I knew that I might run out of time before I was able to finish them all. But I got the back burner tasks done, those 3 pages you saw. I did all the handwriting tasks, got those done, and my 3 most important tasks done. So, bam! Way to go, Marty. Got them done. The next question is, what movies did you watch during your mindfulness time today, Marty? Did you make time for them? And were there any new movies that your 2 amigos called up onto the screen of your mind today? And if so, what were they about? Well, after a few minutes of quiet time in my mindfulness time, I watched and called on the screen of my mind my 5 favorite must-see TV movies. And then I spent a few minutes watching an instant preplay movie of seeing people land on my website page, that home page, as though it had finally gone live. It was working beautifully. This is truly going to be an incredible movie where you imagine what will be as though it already is. That's what you do. You imagine as though it's already there and you're living right in it. Well, my next question says, what's the one thing that would make all the difference going forward? In other words, what's the most important thing I could change going forward that would make all the difference? Even if the day went sideways getting it done, you'd still feel like a success. What would that one thing be? Well, and make it your power statement. Well, once again, the most important thing I can do better going forward is for Cody, Fahad, and I to work through all our tasks and stay focused and get them done as quickly as possible without any mistakes so that we can go live with the website. And so my power statement for tomorrow is pretty much the same as before. It's going to say this: I'll continue working on my remaining website tasks, and we'll push Fahad and Cody to complete their tasks too so that we're ready to go live. Check! Next is, were there any mistakes or failures that I can turn into tools of success going forward? Well, I'm looking back on today And I have to tell you, I saw that I got done, and I think I didn't have any mistakes that I can see, that I can remember. Maybe I'll find out later that I forgot something or whatever, and it'll show its head down the road, but it hasn't yet. As far as any failures go, I feel like today was a day of accomplishment and not a day where I experienced a failure. So I got a lot done. The next question is, what was your biggest success today, Marty? In other words, what did you do well today? Well, my biggest success, I think, was that I got all three of us doing our tasks, and that is getting us closer and closer to our goal line. And soon, boom, we'll push the ball over the goal line and score big time. The next step in my end of the day success routine is to rate my day's effort. You know what I'm going to say. I gave today another 10. I gave it a 10 not only because I worked at the speed of 10 all day, it was also because of the amount of tasks that I was able to get done and not have to concern myself with them anymore. They're all wadded up, they're all done, and boom, and all those pieces have come through and landed in the world of this. I don't have to worry about it anymore. And it feels so fantastic. Okay, I want to end the day strong. Here's what I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for the principle that says, expecting outside circumstance, usually called fate or luck, to produce the golden opportunity that will mean the difference between our success or our failure is harmful to one's opportunity for success. Let me tell you why. It's just the fact that if we put our reliance upon circumstance, on luck, we usually don't do the work involved. In fact, these principles lead to the next thing that I'm grateful for, which is the law of expectation, which says, for some reason, there's a popular notion that tension is bad. And I've talked about that. But there's this law of work that is going to be the law that I'm focusing on now, for the next week at least, because, for example, there's a man by the name of Emerson who said this: only shallow people believe in luck, believe in circumstances. Strong men and women believe that things are not by luck, but by law. And there is not a weak or cracked link in the chain that joins the first and the last of things, the cause and the effect. Cause and effect, what's that? As you sow, so shall you reap. As you do so, so shall you reap not. Well, those are interesting questions. Exactly, though. William Maxwell Aiken said this. There's an old statement that says, the harder I work, the luckier I get. That's what I wanted to get to. I was almost stumbling on myself because I wanted to get to that statement. The harder I work, the luckier I get. The work I did today most certainly will result in so-called luck of getting new customers here pretty soon. Working hard and smart is just part of another day in the life of Coach B. The harder I work, the luckier I get, and the harder you work, the luckier you're going to get. That's a fact of life. That's the law of work. This journey to business alignment of mine has been filled with surprising twists and turns so far, man oh man, and uphill climbs and downhill sprints, and it's much like the journey that has led to this bout with my challenger. Both the journey and the bout are teaching me a ton of success principles. And what is hard to stick in there and to stay strong and to fight it out. And it's allowed me to stay in the ring to fight another round. Round after round after round. I'll see you tomorrow night, right back here, sitting in my laptop, where I'll share another few thoughts and how my day went. And I'll just say this. Until then, until I see you right back here, I wish you continued success. Good night.